Listen up, Supermod fans. Chicagoland Games Dice Dojo is the spot for tabletop gamers to enjoy their hobby through great products and even better events. Dice Dojo has the best variety of board games, RPGs, miniature games, and trading card games like Magic and Pokemon in the city. Check out their many events, including dozens of tournaments and their famous free board game night on Wednesdays. Check out their website at chicagolandgames.com or find them on Facebook at Chicagoland Games. Are you looking for more Supermod content? Come join us on Patreon, patreon.com/PowerCast Network. For just $5 a month, you can get access to YouTube ad-free shows, all Supermod updates, all Supermod spreadsheets. All of our shows are released early. There are bonus episodes and much more. Don't waste another minute, everybody. Head on over to patreon.com/PowerCast Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is the New Year Series. It's the World Wrestling Federation all month long, and we have been hitting it heavy and hitting it hard, everybody. And the WWF tonight is in Houston, Texas, at the Sam Houston Coliseum, where we are hosting this edition of Houston Wrestling. A little history for you in case you missed the episode where we discuss creating Houston Wrestling for the game. Houston Wrestling was run for decades by a man by the name of Paul Boesch. By March, April of 1987, Paul Boesch has sold Houston Wrestling to the WWF. Now, from what I understand, it's been years since I listened to Bruce Pritchard's very detailed podcast on Houston Wrestling, but I think there was some kind of agreement where Paul Boesch thought that he was still going to be involved in calling the shots in Houston Wrestling. Things didn't work out that way. There ended up being very hard and very bitter feelings between Paul Boesch and Vince McMahon and also Bruce Pritchard. Bruce Pritchard was actually brought up into wrestling through Houston Wrestling. He and his brother worked for Paul Boesch from the time they were like preteen kids. So, again, it was Bruce Pritchard telling the story, so you never know what's fact or fiction, what's embellished, what's not. But here it is in the game. The WWF is running Houston Wrestling, and here we are tonight. We're running Houston Wrestling. All right, we're going to go ahead and select our broadcaster, which is KHTV, Channel 39 out of Houston. We're going to use this broadcaster, so we are all set. I always want to click that X, and that cancels the broadcaster. I have to remember to click Save the Selection. Yes, we are certain we want to save that. All right, let's check out our absent workers. Nothing but our usuals and what is expected, everybody. And here are our backstage incidents. Bobby Heenan has David Studemeyer as a protege, so he's doing some work with him. Randy Savage with Mitch Snow. Turns out Mitch Snow never even actually worked for the WWF. I don't know how or why I ended up putting him in this game as working for the WWF. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was original. But Mitch Snow never actually worked for the WWF. But that's okay. We'll continue using him as enhancement talent. It's not going to hurt anything. Chief Jay Strongbow and his charge of Mario Mancini are doing their thing. And now we have Ken Patera with Al Navarro. This is a good sign. This means we have a very healthy backstage environment if we're seeing people take on proteges. And it's good for us. It's good for the promotion. And it's good for the future of the promotion. Let's go ahead and something I want to show you here, everybody. Commentators. Here were the real commentators for Houston Wrestling during this time period. It was Bruce Pritchard, Pete Doherty, and Mike McGurk. Okay? It was awful. If you watch those shows on YouTube, they are terrible. Okay? So I put Pete Doherty in here, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't want to. I don't want Pete Doherty in there. He's not good. Let's put Craig DeGeorge in there. At least he's a familiar WWF face, and at least he does color commentary somewhere already. So we'll try these two as a pairing and see how they work out. Bruce Pritchard did conduct the interviews himself, so we'll keep that for real. We'll adjust if we have to, but this is what we have so far. So let's take a look at our card, everybody, tonight for Houston Wrestling. This is the actual card. I just had to change 2 matches because number 1, the Iron Sheik's not here, and number 2, One Man Gang hasn't made his debut just yet. So I've adjusted the card, and I'm going to read it through it now. We have the Shadows facing the Young Stallions in the opener. We're going to see Angie Manelli face the Fabulous Moolah. Angie Manelli, for those of you that don't know, she was on that original Babyface Survivor Series team. I was able to create her and put her into the game. Tony Garea is going to face Rick Rude in a match that was added just for this. Iron Mike Sharp is going to face Sam Houston. We're going to have a special 6-man tag for the semi-main event. We're going to have Bob Orton, the Magnificent Muraco, and Nikolai Volkoff. And they are going to face Jake the Snake Roberts and his tag team partners, the Killer Bees. In our main event, everybody, and it's a big main event, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, is going to challenge Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for that Intercontinental Heavyweight title. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. 8 minutes here, everybody, with the Shadows versus the Young Stallions. Here are the Shadows. Here are the Young Stallions. And the Young Stallions, everybody, are going to continue their winning ways. Jimmy Powers is going to get the victory for his team. Next up, we have a promo. I just don't remember what that promo is. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's going to cut that promo. So here we go. Ricky Steamboat cuts a promo. And of course, we know that he's cutting it. Ooh, I got to adjust commentators. We know that he's cutting it on Macho Man Randy Savage, but he's talking to Bruce Pritchard. Here is the Macho Man, Randy Savage. There he is. All right, so we have, this is going to be none. This will be Craig DeGeorge for now. And this will be none. So there we go. And Steamboat is based on entertainment. McMahon is off screen. So that one's booked. And let's adjust the first match here right away before we forget. Here is Bruce Pritchard. Oh, no. You know what? We got a problem here. We got a problem. I think Bruce Pritchard is just set for color, even though he was the play-by-play man. Yeah, he's just color. He's not going to work out for us. Let's hope that Craig DeGeorge is also an announcer. He is. Okay, so we can plug in Craig DeGeorge here, and we'll be just fine. So Craig DeGeorge and Bruce Pritchard. And none. So there we go. That one's booked, and I got a feeling our commentary is going to be awful, but there's only so much we're going to be able to do about it. Yeah, so there we go. Craig DeGeorge, Bruce Pritchard doing his thing. All right, that one's booked. Moving right along here, everybody. Angie Manelli is going to challenge Fabulous Moolah for that World Women's title. I'm all over the place here. There we go. We got the right screen up here. All right, and they are going 10 minutes. And I think I forgot to mention that before when I was giving the card rundown, that this is for the World Women's title. And I actually renamed it to that too. Thought it gave it some more prestige. Here's Manelli. She was a good little wrestler. She was trained by Fabulous Moolah. And her aunt is also a big-time ladies wrestler that wrestled for the WWF also, whose name I just can't recall at this time. All right, so here we go. Craig DeGeorge and Bruce Pritchard. And none. Ladies' title is on the line. There it is. Women's World title. Maybe I'll change the name back over to World Women's title. Women's World isn't bad. Leave a message below. Let me know what you think. All right, here we go. Here's the Fabulous Moolah. And she's going to win by cheating, of course, because that's just what Moolah does, everybody. Sorry, Angie. You're going to lose. All right, Tony Garea and Rick Rude is up next. Another 10-minute bout here. I was watching a match. I watch a lot of these shows. I got this really cool thing right now. I bought the better monitor for my TV. I spent some money. My little business here with this online stuff's doing pretty good. So I spent some money and I bought I think I told you, 24-inch screen for this. And then I bought this really fancy gaming chair that I dig. And then I also bought a 32-inch television that I have right next to the gaming screen. And so while I'm doing this work on this show and everything else, and believe it or not, it is work. It's almost like a second job. I have the TV going next to me, and I watch a lot of WWF 1987 wrestling on YouTube. And I caught a couple matches where Tony Garea was in there. Man, he could still really go in 86 and 87. Speaking of going, Rick Rude's going to go here with the win over Tony Garea. Oh, come on. Tony Garea can't go 10 minutes? Got to be out of your mind. This guy was a former World Tag Team Champion several times. More BS here. It's my own fault because I changed him over. He was just a road agent before. This is no good. No good at all. He can't even go 8 minutes? Come on. He can't go 7 minutes. Can he go 6? Oh boy, we got to adjust that one for sure. It was pissing me off there, everybody. Plus, I forgot to put the announcers in there because I got so mad. All right, here is Craigie DeGeorge. And here is Bruce Pritchard. And there is none. All right, so we're all set here. Up next here, we have Jim Duggan cutting a promo. Jim Duggan's no longer on the card, so there's no reason for him to cut a promo. Let's have Jake Roberts cut a promo. Yeah, that'll do the trick. And we got to make it back to Angle. And so we have Craig DeGeorge here. None and none. All right, Jake the Snake Roberts cuts a promo. Here's Jake Roberts. Here is Brucey Pritchard. And he is talking, of course, about the Honky Tonk Man that he's in the feud with. I can't remember if that's just Honky. Yeah. There we go. All right. This one's entertainment. Off screen. Booked. Bam. Up next, we have our big singles match here, a Sharp versus Houston. They're going to go 12. And I'll make that adjustment right there. Here is Iron Mike Sharp. And here is the youngster who has just come to us, Sam Houston, younger brother of Jake Roberts. So here we go. Sam Houston with the win, everybody. There we go. That one's all set. Up next here we should have, yes, the big 6-man that we're going to have. Yeah, we're going to have it go 14. We're going to change the main event to 18. Okay, so here we go. Orton, Muraco, Volkoff versus Roberts and the Killer Bees. And they're going to go 14. So here we go. We could put in Orton and Muraco. And we could put in the Killer Bees. And here we go. Jake Roberts. There he is. And here we go. Nikolai Volkoff. All right, this one's ready, everybody. We're going to leave this one open-ended, just for the heck of it. And, no, we're not. We're going to have Jake the Snake get the win here. All right, there we go. Did it with the commentators again. All right, here is Craig DeGeorge. None. I'm sorry, that should be Bruce Pritchard. And none. There we go. All right, so we're good to go. Did I mess up Sharp in Houston too? I did. There's Craig the George. There's Bruce Pritchard. There's none. There we go. All right, so we should have our big promo with Macho Man Randy Savage. Yes, we do. 6-minute promo. And of course, we're going to change this over. Craig the George. Bruce Pritchard. None. All right. Here we go. Randy Savage, the Macho Man in his prime here. And he has been absolutely lights out for us, everybody. And we can't book Bruce Pritchard twice. So we'll make that change here to none. And of course, he is going to be talking about his opponent and his feud mate, Ricky Steamboat. All right, he's based on entertainment. Steamboat's off screen. Good to go. And here we go with our main event. It's going to be 16 minutes, I think. Or do we up it 2 more? Yeah, we up it 2 more to 18 to accommodate for Garea. So here's Savage versus Steamboat. This has been one hell of a feud. And these two can really get it done. So here we go. Here's Randy Savage. Here's the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Steamboat. And we are going to have Randy Savage win, but it's going to be by countout. So where is it here? There it is. There's countout. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to kill the mic momentarily. I had to sneeze. I'm still suffering from a sinus infection, so it's affecting my voice, and I'm sneezing, and all that fun stuff still. So sorry about that. All right, Randy Savage is going to get the win. It's going to be by countout, so obviously there will not be a title change. But this will help get the feud going stronger. All right, here we go. 99 minutes. That's about an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half. And we're ready to rock here, everybody. Let's see how we do. All right, Jimmy Powers pins Shadow number 2. The Young Stallions get a win here, 55 overall. Good stuff. Bruce Pritchard has debuted his sportscaster gimmick. It's adequate. Hey, we don't have any takeaways for the commentary team, so that's excellent. All right, up next here, Steamboat talks to Pritchard, gets himself a 79 overall. Not bad at all. I'll take it. And look at that. The announcing and color commentary are good. All right, Manelli and Moolah here. And Fabulous Moolah gets another win here and defends that title once more. Angie Manelli. Now, see, I screwed that up. Angie Manelli should be a babyface. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. All right, go back to our screen here. Sorry about that. Let's see what the takeaways are. Just some declining physical ability on Fabulous Moolah. Paul Bosch doing some road agent work for us here in his former territory. Good stuff. All right, up next here, Tony Garea and Rick Rude. Rick Rude gets the win with the Rude Awakening, and Tony Garea only gets an 11? Oh, man. We're going to have to do some surgery here with Tony Garea. No doubt about it. All right, up next here, Jake Roberts with an 89 promo. Outstanding promo here. Outstanding. Terrific. I like it. All right, up next here, color commentary. Announcing gave the segment a boost. Look at that. All right, Iron Mike Sharp and Sam Houston. Sam Houston gets the win here, 54. And we had some red text to doom, but that's okay. We're still trying to get Sam Houston over. So no problem at all here. All right, up next. Wow, this match only got a 74. Look at these scores. How the hell do we only get a... There we go. There's the mixed signals we've been looking for. There you go. We're all show long. Things have been fine, but now on this match, this particular match, they were both bad. Not the whole night. We're getting bonus the whole night. Just this particular match. My goodness, I tell you, everybody. The TEW screw job lives. All right. Jake Roberts gets the win over Nikolai Volkoff with that DDT. And there it is. Poor announcing, poor color commentary. What a load of crap. All right, up next, there we go. Randy Savage steals the show here with a 100 promo. Outstanding. And the announcing and the color commentary are just fine here. I don't get this at all. All right, up next here to our main event. 95, yeah. 95. Hey, look at that. The commentary and announcing are just fine. I don't know. 95, this main event definitely saved the show. We sold out the Sam Houston Coliseum here. Outstanding. Let's go ahead and finish up here. Yeah, we get a gain in the region. Good stuff. All right, we are pointing out Randy Savage. We are pointing out Ricky Steamboat. And we are pointing out, no doubt about it, we are going to definitely point out, I'm so excited that his name escapes me. Rick Rude. Sorry. Oh, I'm recording this. It's the end of the week, everybody. I'm tired, but we're still having some fun here. There's a great performance, good performance. We're going to make that speech. Savage is pleased. Steamboat is pleased. Ricky Rude is pleased. Good stuff. We have some surgery to do on Tony Garea here. It's a load of crap. All right, I think we have another show for Saturday. I think we're in the Garden. We are. We're in the Garden for Maple Leaf Wrestling here. Good stuff. All right, let's check out our incoming here. Shadow number 1 is tired. That's his problem. Got 393,000 viewers. Excellent. What do we have here? Michael Kirchner wants more money. He wants $640 a match. He's out of his mind. We're going to give it to him just because they have the money, but he's still out of his mind. Team Pillage. I don't even want to know who Team Pillage is, but the Terminators have lost the tag title to them. Hey, whatever it takes, Team Pillage. Ric Flair is going to feud with Nikita Koloff. Yes. It's pretty accurate. Let's take a look here. Flair over Jimmy Valiant. Good stuff. 99. Road Warriors over Anderson and Luger. Good stuff. This is an excellent card. Rock and Roll Express over the Midnights. This is a great card. Excellent card. 93 overall. I get it. Take a look at what else is going on here. Nothing else that really catches my eye. Well, you know what? We might as well take a look at the Windy City show and see who is Team Pillage. Bill Francis and the Zebra Kid are Team Pillage. Oh boy, good for them. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for us here for this episode. For those of you that are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave us a message below. Let us know how you found the channel and what you think of it so far. For those of you that want version 10 of the Supermod, it is only available for now on Patreon, patreon.com/PowerCast Network. For only $5, everybody, you can get access to version 10 of the Supermod, all the spreadsheets, all of our shows, YouTube, ad-free and early, and you'll also get a ton of bonus episodes. It's a lot of fun, everybody. Check it out. You can find us on social media, facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. You can also find us over on Reddit under the subreddit of TEW 2020 Friends, everybody. We'll be back in action tomorrow with our show from the Maple Leaf Gardens, and I hope all of you enjoyed this edition of Houston Wrestling. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.